Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to the start of what I hope is a well-received series here on the channel, How to Win at Brawl. So the idea is to go through my own pre-recorded gameplay at different trophy levels on ladder with any random brawler, doesn't really matter, and analyze the games more in depth. I'll be trying to point out common mistakes that I see by myself, by my teammates, by the enemy team, one, so you guys can stop making those mistakes, and two, so you guys can go through your own replays and kind of figure out how you can spot these mistakes yourself and correct them. I hope you guys like this style of video. Of course, feel free to let me know, and yeah, enjoy. Okay, so getting into our first game, I got a random Byron and Daryl on the team. And actually, pretty early into this game, I want to point out something pretty instructional. Right here, the Ems decided that she wanted to come through the middle in an attempt, I guess, to take some shots at our mid, when our Daryl just right off the bat just got full control of this lane. So what Ems should have done here, and it's a mistake I see all the time at this level, is everybody just starts congesting mid too much. So she should have came over here, started shooting out some shots, taking out this entire area in an attempt to just give her team more space on that side of the map. So you can see that instead what ends up happening is she's just going to run in here, not know how to take out this lane, and she's going to go down. So I'm just going to be chilling on the right side here. And I believe this is where I make a not a huge mistake, but another instructional type moment where my teammates kind of have this entire area locked down on this side. Like, they're covering mid pretty well. Like, Daryl can peek out whenever he wants. As soon as I saw Ems going up here, I should have probably rotated to this area where I could take shots at her and then have this opportunity to back up over here. But instead, she started walking up and she got positioned right there. So in my head, like, I know Ems is going to be a lot more difficult to deal with at this range than if I was a little bit farther away out of her max range. So the reason I started moving back here was because I didn't want to get pinched here by everybody. So my idea was to rotate back around where I can start taking out Ems from somewhat of a distance. And I'm trying to facilitate this 1v1 the way I want to play it. That's really the key here, is now she's in trouble up here. I got my super. We're able to take her out. Daryl's going to go like wild child across the map. You know, he's going to help out how he can. He's able to finish off the kill. Now it's a 2v2. You can see that I haven't died yet either. That's another thing at this level, is that if people take too many fights, that they're not really going to win for no reason. I'm just kind of playing solid. I'm not doing any crazy plays here. I'm going to throw my super down, try to freeze this guy. I do go down, but my team's there to kind of clutch it up. And my Byron has 8 gems. I was debating whether or not to go help out my Byron on the left, but it looked like my Daryl was going to be there. Byron does go down. I am there to clean it up a little bit. Daryl goes down. We're able to get a bunch of kills. I tried to freeze the Piper, not able to have it happen. And I'm going to just kind of play the mid, not trying to rush anything. Right here, I made another bit of a misplay. So, I'm going to find a good time to stop it here. Like right here. Right here, I kind of noticed that, like, the Piper was low, so I got a little greedy for that kill. But honestly, even if I killed the Piper here, this Ems and this Crow still had direct line of sight on me in their range, and because of this wall right here, I didn't have anywhere to go. So what I should have done was, as soon as I saw this Ems was going to move up a little bit, I should have immediately started rotating back this way. Like, just get out of the way so all 3 people couldn't see me, and I would have been in a way better position to stay alive there. I am able to get the Crow and somewhat of the Piper, Luckily, my Daryl kind of bails me out there, but yeah, I tried to make that play a little bit too late when I saw the Ems was going to be at like full HP. My Ems, or my Daryl makes a good roll, able to get a few kills. Um, I think he's going to roll on the Piper here. Yeah, he rolls on the Piper, he gets that kill. And the rest of this game is just a bit of cleanup. But yeah, a good first game. Thought I saw some good instructive moments that I could kind of review. So that's it for that one, and I guess we'll move right on to the next one. Okay, and here we go into the next game. Let me get my little drawer thing out here. We have our Poco in the middle, so I decide to go lane again. Generally with randoms, you're best off going to the middle because it's really hard to trust a random in the middle to not lose them. But, you know, at the beginning of a game, doesn't matter too much. Like, if I have to go middle, I will, which I think I do here. I start grabbing some gems after getting a couple kills. And I try to just facilitate the game from the middle. Trying to figure out what's going on here. I throw a super down the middle so I can kind of isolate this 1v1 against Poco. Like, I know the Byron can't move up here, so I decide to take some positioning. Juke a couple shots from Byron, and then I back up. Because I don't want that pinch to happen on me right here from, like, both of those angles. It's just not worth it for me to risk that. We are able to get these kills over on the right. This game looking pretty clean for us. Again, we're not doing anything insanely crazy. We're just trying to isolate 1v1s in certain areas where it's very hard to get pinched there. You don't want to put yourself at too much risk when you take these 1v1 matchups. And this one was just a pretty clean game for the most part. Like, my team played pretty well. We just did what we had to do. So for this third game, we are going to be going into Brawl Ball. I just decided to play different modes for this because I figured it would just be better for the video. My Frank does go up here and get a bunch of kills there. This Dynamite was just trying to jump around, have a good time the whole game. So, you know, respect to the Dyna Jump and Dynamites. You can't really hate on them, you know. You just have a good time. So here, again, what I'm trying to do is just stay out of range of too many people at one time. I'm trying to just, you know, I see a bunch of stuff going on over here. Here, I'm forced to go aggressive because I need to get them out of my spawn before my team respawns. Because if I was to just, like, sit back here, I'm gonna go back because this is a little bit instructional. So right here, if I were to just, like, try to not take this engagement, say go back around here, the Dynamite could easily super this area, and then they just, like, they have a clear line of sight to the goal. So I kind of anticipated that in a sense, and I had to absolutely just go, like, he could still super at this moment. I'm not sure why he didn't. Maybe he was just looking for more jump plays. But here, like, I'm not in a position to win this fight, but I need my Frank and Jesse to help defend this goal. So I'm going to keep going aggressive, trying to push them back to give my team enough time to respawn. And then by the time my team fights them a little bit, I'll be respawning myself. So you can see, I get a super here, I throw it down. We're able to move him back enough. My Jesse's not surviving very well over there. This Dynamite trying to do some plays, but he's unfortunately not going to get it done for his team. My Frank throws the ball back over to the enemy team. That's another mistake that I see people do a lot at this elo. Is right here. If you have a teammate that's, like, full health, to be fair, you should pass the ball to the teammate so he can kick it out to this side because they have no control over here. So what people will do is just try to clear the ball up, which, I mean, I get from a player's perspective how that could be seen as the best play. But in reality, like, all you're doing is giving them the ball. They have two people here. I have to be rotated back around this way. And depending on the brawlers, this can be a really hard push to stop here. So, like I said, he should have been able to push the ball out to this side, like, pass to me. I throw it this way. And then they have to rotate all the way back around, which gives you guys plenty of time. And that's really important in Brawl Ball, is creating time where you can kind of reposition yourself to get back in an advantageous position. So again, that's another play. Like, the ball control at this level is just like, it's just unmatched, guys. I don't know how to explain it, but people will just throw the ball to the enemy team for nothing. So you can see what happens here is we're getting like decent control of this left side over here. Jesse's gonna throw the ball, and Dynamite's just gonna take it. And since we don't have anybody on this side, he's just gonna rotate the ball back over here, and we don't have a threat anymore. Play it again. And you can see what he's gonna do. He's gonna just take the ball back over here, and we don't have any more threats. Like, we just have to chase them. Luckily, we do have a Frank with super, so that, I mean, that's kind of a threat. But they're just taking the ball down this right side, trying to stall out. Like I said, stalling for time is huge in this. Dynamite gonna go for some jumping plays. He's just not able to have his fun on the Dino right now. That gadget gonna snipe me from across the map. This guy on phase or something. I don't know. We are going to be moving up. We do have all of our supers, so this is a good time to go aggressive. I'm going to pass the ball, try to use my super to clear out the goal for our Frank. He's not able to get it, but we just have enough pressure here where it doesn't matter. We had all of our supers. We're just able to get the easy goal in there, so really good stuff out of our team, knowing to go aggressive there. I don't know if that was in their thought process, but, I mean, they went aggressive, and I just played off them. My Frank going for some shot here. I don't remember if does he score this? Yeah, alright, we get the kill, and he does manage to score it, so good stuff out of the team there. We are able to get that dub. Alright, so if you guys happen to notice that I'm up another 8 trophies from last time, I skipped the last game because there was like an AFK on the other team, and there wasn't really any instructional moments of that. You just kind of just steamroll through them, you know? So, we're into this game now. We're against a Fang, a Nita, and a Poco. A very, you gotta play cautious against it, because if they get a big push going together, then it can be a little devastating for your team. My Leon is able to get some sneaky play out there. My Crow made a really good play there, jumping over the Fang super. I'm just gonna, you know, put a super on the goal, attempt to keep my position here. Again, I'm not trying to rush anything. Right there, like, I'm trying to keep my distance away from them, trying to prevent them from getting supers. I'm gonna block off this area to try to force them into here, and then I'm just gonna keep shooting. Just, like, not do anything remotely, like, insane. I'm just gonna keep them in an area, try to control the entire map here. My teammate does unfortunately go down. I just have a Leon that's just sitting here. I didn't even realize that during the game. Well, I'm still just I'm still just using my super up here, trying to keep my my advantage going for me. Waiting for the right time to score. Again, there's no point in trying to rush a goal. Like right here, you know, I might have been able to try to do a little more, but like, there's no point in rushing if you have this much of an advantage. I got my Crow helping me with control, which is really good, especially against the Poco. I think I super right here. I make Fang and Nita both go out in the open where I can shoot them. And we didn't die that entire time. Like, all I did was control this whole side of the map, which is all my brawler is really good at. Like, I'm not a brawler that's gonna make crazy, intense, like, montage moment plays. I'm a Lou. And if I can just get a super on the goal, I can cover off like huge areas of the map, which is going to be insanely good for my team. I don't think I died that entire game actually, but so I think here for the last mode, I'm going to hop into a game of Hot Zone, which I mean, I don't think we won this game. I really don't. Did we? No, we did. We didn't win this game, but I still think there's instructional moments. I'll try to point out why we lost this game. And one of the main reasons is we have a Barley and a Jesse, and they have a level 11 Mortis over here. So they're just going to get dominated on this side. This Barley isn't going to be able to do a lot against this Mortis. I'm going to try to take out this this Gale. I'm going to try to control this side of the map as much as possible. Right here, I'm hoping for my Barley to kind of come to me so I can, like, help with the Mortis. Unfortunately, he does hit a little late, and the Mortis does have super, so I'm going to go down to that. And this Mortis is kind of just the death of us here. Our Jesse going to be 1v1ing over there. I put a whole super down on the entire zone. That was actually a good play there. I don't know if you saw what I did. At least, I don't know if this would work at high level or not, but what I did was I jumped over the Mortis's first dash, so he couldn't... That was a funny play, though. I used the Gale Tornado to jump over the Mortis's dash to prevent him from being able to hit me. We are able to get another kill here. We have the zone locked down for a little bit. It's just... maybe right here... yeah, they're just doing a really good job at keeping us out of both zones while putting a lot of pressure on this zone. So, I think we just didn't have an aggressive enough comp, which, I mean, with randoms, it happens sometimes. But I'm just trying to show you guys, like, what some of the thought processes are. He is able to get that kill over there, so the game's not completely over yet, but we'd have to play absolutely perfectly to keep a Mortis out of our zone. Mortis is going to be just beelining it for our Barley over here. He's going to go down. I'm going to end up dying to Jesse on the right side. 1% left. This one's just kind of over. But, I mean, there you have it. This one, we are going to lose. We did show off a bit in Gem Grab and Brawl Ball. I mean, in that Hot Zone game, I was just trying to control that right side and hope my team could kind of take over the left. Unfortunately, not able to do so, but it's perfectly okay. You can't really win every game, but I hope that something in this video at least opened your mind a little bit to some mistakes that you might be making. If you guys want to see more of this series, then please let me know, because I just want to know if this stuff is instructional. I want to figure out the best way of conveying information to you guys. But that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope to see you guys next time. Peace out, dudes.